Episode 6 of 5 Parsecs from Home. We just found out, that Bree here, her family has been taken by a mysterious group. In the last combat, we failed to get the gentleman who really knows everything that's going on, but we were able to pick up some pieces, some clues, and some hints. So we're ready to go on the final quest part of the mission. Or the crew may decide to go out and get better equipped, because as it turns out, there is some stuff. I mean, if you look at the crew, we got poor Altel. He's got his scrap pistol, but Garoon's got to fix up his needle rifle. We got some combat armor that's broken. And Sydney's just joined us, but she's only got a handgun. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get the print for Sydney done, but it kind of came out as a bad print, so we will have this nice, awesome sister battle stand in for Sydney while I try the print again tonight. So, let me go ahead and look at getting us started. Alright, and crack open your favorite carbonated beverage, and we shall start up with seeing what the turn's going to bring. So, first, the captain's going to go down one turn in being in sickbay, and I think we might even, I don't know, let's see. Let's see how the first part of the turn goes, because we got to pay our bills. You got to pay your bills. So let's go ahead and start with that. So we'll go ahead and bring that up. And we need to go to page 76. All right, so upkeep and ship repairs. Luckily, we don't have any damage to the ship, but we are going to go down 1 credit. Actually, we are now going down 2 credits because we've got Sydney. So normally if you've just got 4 to 6, it's just 1 credit, but it is 1 additional credit per crew past 6. So we had to shell out the extra credit because of Sydney. Now we do get 1 credit back because of the purifier, and then our debt goes up 1, and we got to decide how much to pay. I'm kind of liking the idea of only paying that 1, dropping us back down to 13, because I think we need to get the captain going. Yeah, I really like the idea of getting the captain going. So, ship repairs we don't need to do. Sick bay, so she's down to 1. Whoa, hello. Why are we freaking out? What happened? So, she's down to 1 day. Don't tell me we're going to have technical difficulties again today. That's not going to be all that great. Try it one more time. Nope. Okay, so as I work on this, we're going to go ahead and spend the 4, dropping us down to 9 credits. A little smaller than I like to have, but to get the good captain. Here, let's try this. Force the issue. There we go. And then we're just going to say petty criminal. So over the weekend I'm going to work on putting this on a form, make it a little bit easier. This way we just don't have to deal with this craziness. Alright, and then we will drop this down. So the captain will be available this turn for combat. So she's not going to be able to do any tasks, even though we kind of bent the rules on that earlier as she was laid up. But she'll be able to join in, at least on the combat phase. So now we're going to assign some tasks. So first things first, Victor is going to try and repair that battle armor. And then Garund is going to try and repair his rifle, because that's important. Altel is going to go out and explore. And then Sydney is going to go ahead and go out for some trading. Of course, on that side, it's, normal. Chun is going to go out for some explore. There we go, back to blue. And then Bree, because she's anxious for her family and everything else, I think she's going to go exploring too to see if we can get some more info. So we've got 3 explorers, so actually, Altel, you're going to go out and do some trading. Alright, so the captain is going to be good for combat, but this time she's got to stay up, even though we bent the rules earlier. Altel, he has decided to go out to trade. Bree wants to find out more about her missing family. Jarund is going to repair his rifle. Victor's going to try and get the combat armor. Chun is going to do some exploring, and Sydney is going to do some trading. So let's take a look at what we need to do first. So nobody's training, nobody's doing that. So trade, we're going to go ahead and go to 79, page 79, and we've got 2 people doing trade. So we'll do Altel first. So we'll go ahead and get these figurines moved out of the way. And let's see what happens. Now, last time we did some trading, we got some mixed results. So what do you guys think is going to happen here? Is it going to be good or bad? You can say it. It's okay. Go ahead and put it over the Twitch stream. 87. We continue these really nice high rolls, which scares me. Pre-owned. So while he was out and while he was out in training, he finds another broken thing. So let's go to 131. What do we have that's broken? 94 rewards. I don't think we can even take that. Let's go back. Pre-owned. Loot table. I mean, alright. So go down to rewards. We've been getting a lot of rewards. Like, we haven't had an invasion, and we're not dealing with anything crazy. We've been getting rewards. So, here we go. 52. Valuable materials. So, I don't think there's anything damaged or broken. So, valuable materials, D6 plus 2 credits. 3 credits. He basically went to the flea market, found this really cool porcelain thing, thought it would be cool to come back as a little knick-knack, and found 3 credits hiding inside. So that is our... yeah. So we now have 12 credits, thanks to our good man, Altel. Alright. What does Sydney, the up-and-coming, the chick that held the ground last battle? I mean, she saw Victor Vanderthrust go down going and said, you know what? I'm going to pick up that mantle. I'm going to own this. And while she's out trading, she does a 76. A chance to unload some stuff. A revolutionary will buy any weapons for 2 credits each, provided they are not damaged. Do we even have any thing that we want to get rid of? No, because I like the idea of everybody having some type of either pistol or long range for brawl. So basically, Sydney wasn't able to bring anything to the table. She just kind of met some people that wanted to buy stuff, but when she brought them back, there just wasn't anybody available to buy or anything for us to get rid of. So that is our 2 traders. So Sydney's done, and Altel's done. Now we go for the explorers. So we'll see what Bree finds out first. She's out. She's looking for info on her parents, trying to see what's going on. And she gets a 24. Time to relax. So apparently, instead of really exploring, she goes out and decides to meditate and get ready for the coming battle. So she wants to be, really badass. She wants to save her family. She's got that nice jump belt. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Then it goes to Chun. Chun, what do you do on your exploration? 89. So Chun, exploring with an 89, offer a reward. When fighting this campaign turn, select a random terrain feature. Alright, so apparently we get to do another one of those cool... Hey, while you're out fighting this turn, if you find this one piece of terrain, it's got some money in it, we'll give you some of it if you find it. It's got a package. Not money. We're going to go pick up a package. So random terrain. Spend combat action. Get 2 credits. So not all that much of things going on with the crew this time on the planet. We are on the planet Aniri Ustrov. Yeah. And then that also means, unfortunately, we lost the sector government's job that last time. So maybe if we go searching for a patron later, we'll be able to pick something else up. All right, now we've got to do some terrain, some repairs. So this is, how do we do some repairs? Travel, decoy, repair your kit. If you have an item that is destroyed, you can attempt to repair the item. Roll a d6 and add the savvy score of the character doing this. Add 1 if the character is an engineer. You may spend credits on spare parts. Every 1 credit spent before the roll gets a +1. Oh, man. We wasted so much time on this. You know what? What do you guys think? Anybody who's watching, should we just go nuts and give both of them +4 so that Victor can repair the combat armor and Jeroen can get his needle rifle back? What do you think? Anybody who's watching? I'll give you a couple minutes to kind of decide. Because that would put us, if we gave them both 4, this way, as long as I don't roll a 1, which on this channel we know is going to happen, it'll get fixed. And we especially need it for Jeroen. He really needs his needle rifle. It'd also be nice to have the combat armor. So, yeah, anybody? Yeah, no kidding. Just don't depend on it. All right, why not? Let's go for it. We're going to go for broke. Hopefully get a lot of credits on this mission. So we're going to drop down to 4, giving Jeroen and Victor each +4. So, Jeroen, as long as I do not roll a 1. Here we go. Yeah, so that happened. Oh, wow. Okay, so we are going to end up using a story point because we really need this to go. So we're down to 2. I'm going to switch dice. And, yeah, so not a 1. Okay, there we go. So, Jeroen's needle rifle is no longer damaged. It is ready to go. Alright, now let's go ahead and do Victor Vanderthrust. What are you doing with that combat armor? I mean, are you serious? Really? Come on. What are the odds? Oh, man. I am so glad I record this stuff because nobody would believe me. No one. No one would believe that I would roll 2 ones in a row on this. Alright, I gotta see what's the limitation on spending on story points. Oh, wow. This is just so insane. Alright, page 66. Alright. Anytime an item, character, ability, or similar requires a dice roll to work. Okay, so that's not that. Before rolling on any table, that's not it. So yeah, we do have to spend. So we are going to waste both story points. Yeah, no, it's not nearly as bad, but it's still pretty far up there. I mean, let's be honest. Rolling 2 ones in a row, that's pretty intense. Yeah. All right. So we're down to 1 story point, and we get to roll this bad boy again. Here we go. Let's see if we can pull another 1. No, of course. Now I've wasted my 6. So the combat armor is no longer broken. Okay, what are we doing now? Alright. Gotta love technical issues. Alright, so wow. That's really messing up. Alright, so we know I'll get this fixed over the weekend. Got 1 story point left. We know the combat armor is really fixed, but for whatever reason, my PDF is just going nuts. So that's what I get for using technology. Okay, so let's find out what the combat armor does and who to give it to. Might have to go to the captain because she seems to die a lot. Combat armor, saving throw 5 up. Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. The captain is getting combat armor. Because, yeah, she needs that seriously. She's died like every time. We're halfway through this playthrough, and the captain has pretty much spent the whole time in the medbay. Alright, so we're going to delete that. I'm going to delete that. Yeah. So, we'll go ahead and move on. So we've done our trades, we've done our explorations, we've done our all of our pre-steps. So now it's time for readying up for battle. So first thing we got to do, we do have 2 rivals on this planet, and I didn't take any time to try and get rid of rivals. So as long as I don't roll a 2 or a 1, we are not doing a rival fight. I don't even know why I say anything. I really don't. I mean, like I said, I'm just glad it's on video so everybody can see just how many ones I actually am able to pull off at a given time. So, unfortunately, yeah, we have to fight a rival. So that will be, which rival are we fighting? On Inari, we've got the Interested Party, the Abandoned. Those guys that we used to fly around with and everything else like that. Or the Interested Party, those Nemesis bounty hunters that have been following us. So, odds, the Interested Party that's abandoned. Evens, it's our Nemesis that followed us as well. And it's the bounty hunters. Odds. All right, we've got the Interested Party, the abandoned. So, let's shoot down to combat and see what happens when we fight our rivals. So, for our rivals, we've got what kind of deployment condition? So, the encounter type is rival. The deployment condition is 99. Okay, what is up with the 1s and the 90s? Gloomy. That's not good. So, maximum visibility is 9. Characters that fire can be fired upon at any range. Alright, so, first shots, 9 inches, but once somebody fires, they can be shot anywhere. Okay, this could be interesting. We've got a possibility for some melee. I like that. All right, notable sites. Let's see. We have 73. Person of interest. So, even though we've got a rival fight, it looks like we're going to have a person of interest in there. It's placed 2d6. D6 in random. And, yeah. Contact. No actions for that turn. And we get story points. We will get 1 story point back, which is good because we just spent 2 getting stuff fixed. So that would be nice if we could get that. Alright, these are not it, so now we go to our rivals. What crap are we going to have to deal with on our rivals? 5. Showdown. Alright. Straight up fight, no modifications. Sweet. Okay, so for this, we're going to go ahead and come in here. We're going to copy this. And we're going to put it over here. Careless, cowardly. +1. Yeah. Fun. Alright. So we do have the rival. Yeah. Yeah, that hurts. If you're not sure, I've required an unexpected. No, this isn't expected. Alright, so this is going to be number of opponents. Roll 2d6. And then pick the higher. So 6, and then 7. So we have 7 guys to fight with, to fight against. Which means we are definitely going to have an LT. I think we are stuck with 2 specialists. Yep, so we've got 2 specialists, which is going to suck. And then we've got our abandoned. So we'll see what happens. All right, so we've got 1 LT, 2 specialists, and that gives us 4 normal abandons. Panic is 1 to 3 for everybody. Their speed is 4. Combat, luckily, well, the LT gets +1 because it's an LT. Specialist gets 0. Abandon gets 0. Toughness 3. Wow, this will be one of the easier fights we've had to fight at all on any of these damn episodes. And then it's aggressive and weapon type 1A. Oh yay. Okay, unique individual. So roll 2d6, and as long as it's not... Oh, we are fighting on an interested party subtable, so it's +1. So don't get an 8, Ed. You really do not want a unique individual on this battle. Why do I even say anything? All right, so we have a unique individual. Great. Yes. Yeah, that's going to suck. All right, so first, let's go ahead and go down to our interested party. See if there's anything special we need to know. And it's a +1 for rolling unique individuals. Great. So yeah, we definitely have to deal with a unique individual. Careless. So that means we get +1 to C's, which is going to be nice. And lieutenants are affected by moral dice. So normally they're not, but this time they are. Good to know. All right. Now for our unique individual. What kind of hell have I unleashed on myself with this unique individual? All right, let's go back up. Oh, unique individuals. Where are you? Oh, come on, I remember seeing a big table for it. Unique individuals. All right, I need to add that to the cheat sheets. This way you guys don't see me spending so time. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. It's going to be a night of me digging into China, apparently. All right, so they are on page 105. All right, what kind of unique individual gets to kick my poor crew's butt this time? 34. A callous merc. So this crew that's coming after us because they feel like we abandoned them also hired a merc to come after us because why not? Yeah, that hurts. I mean, really, it does. So no panic. We can't get him to run off the board. Yeah, I appreciate that, Chris. That's the same kind of suggestion when I used to play FPSs. Don't get shot. You know, yeah, thanks. That's mind-blowing. Dalai Lama level stuff there. I mean, just straight up, wow. All right, so his speed is 5 inches. He does have a +2 to combat. Oh, that's going to suck so bad. And he's a 5 with the tactical. And he's got a luck. I don't even know what happens when an NPC has luck. That's not good. And he's got an infantry laser and a blade. Great. Okay, let's see what weapons our people have to deal with here. All right, so it is 1 and A. So, rolling for what weapons? All of my enemy has colony rifles. So we got colony rifle. And then our specialists, A, have auto rifles. That's not scary at all. And then we have a laser, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is going to suck. Laser rifle. Infantry laser. That's what it is. Alright, let's go up to page 50, I think it was. It was. Alright, so colony rifle. 18-inch. One shot, no damage, no anything special. Auto rifle. 24-inch. 2 shots. No damage, thank the gods. Infantry laser. 30 inches. One shot and snapshot. Okay, so I now need to find out what happens when an NPC has luck, because that scares the crap out of me. I've never had to fight anybody that has luck. Alright, I think that will go up here. Luck. If a character would be removed as a casualty, they lose 1 point of luck. Oh no! Oh, I've been playing luck wrong. I thought it was if you had luck, yeah, you would, that has to deal with the post-casualty, which it does, but apparently if you've got luck, it also means you get to stand up, back up. So that's good to know. So unfortunately, that also means I've got to try and kill this callous merc twice. Oh, yeah. All right. So what is aggressive people going to be doing? Let's take a look. Aggressive. Insight will advance at least half a move towards them. Unable to see anything or within, they will advance as fast as possible towards the nearest opponent and attempt to... Ouch. Okay, so kind of what you'd expect from an aggressive enemy. This is going to sucketh. Alright, let's look at our deployment. Yep, all these tables, Unique individuals, thank you. Readying for combat, yes. Okay, we've got our combat. Large train, small train, linear things, placing stuff. We will all play with that in just a second. Aggressive. Once the train is set up, aggressive, you will be running from, they always assign to the opposite edge. Set up enemy first, then set up your forces, ensuring no figurines. They are set up in one cluster with 1 inch between them. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch cameras over to the battle space and we'll build it up. Alright, get that crap off of there. Alright, so we are looking at a gloomy little place. And you know what? We'll go ahead and say the crew was ambushed while looking for hints on Bree's family. So we've got some nice city line of sight blocking terrain there. Look, even scarier for those who know my channel. I've got some painted stuff. Oh no, what are we going to do? Okay. Enough of the self-bashing. Then we will go ahead and use some of our fun Rampart terrain that still desperately needs to get painted and build ourselves something. Because why not? So if you get the chance to check this stuff out, it is actually really cool to be able to sit here and just go, hey, I need this weird kind of temple place, looking place. And you can throw it down and get it on there, and yeah. So we're also going to go ahead and put some cool cloister looking things. Get some walls attached to it. And that will give us a cool little, wow, this place is run down. We went into the wrong part of town for sure. Look, we'll even put one with the doorway. And then maybe some more housing issues over here. All right, and then I am a fan of the crew going from one side of the street to the other, or one side of the map to the other. You know, I'm hoping with the gloomy conditions that maybe, just maybe, and we'll actually be playing, because of how the camera's set up, we'll be playing more towards over here. And the edge of the battlefield will be here, and then the wood here. I'm hoping with the gloomy conditions, I might actually be able to get in and do some close combat versus just getting my people shot off right off of the bat. Okay, so as towards my guys, our good friend Altel has decided to be nice, stay back at the ship, and yeah, no kidding. So he is going to give Sydney his colony rifle. Which has an 18-inch range. And one shot. Okay, so Sydney has taken Altel's rifle. So we've got that. All right, so setting up our enemies. So let's think, out of all of my models that I have lying around, who would be a good choice for some crazy abandoned people who thought, you know, they used to roll with us. And you know what? We've got Custodes are those guys are the bounty hunters. Chaos Space Marines do kind of make an appearance. Ooh, that would be funny. Why not? Let's do it. You know, because we did play some Legion last night. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch that, check it out on YouTube. It's a lot of fun to see me get owned by a bunch of droids. So, for our guys, we are going to have Stormtroopers. Because why not? Should be a lot of fun to get owned by Stormtroopers. So, this is our LT. And they are aggressive. They've heard we're in this area. Here's one specialist. Let's see if we can get another guy with a big gun. Here's our second specialist. Now then, we need 4 more stormtroopers. Just 4 of any type of stormtrooper. Not even picky. Not Bosk. Alright. And then 4 stormtroopers. All set up like so. Alright, so there is our abandoned crew who thinks that we abandoned them. Cowardly, careless. Yeah. Yes. And then our callous merc, since we don't have a painted guy for that side, we will just go ahead and say good old Darth Vader here is the callous merc. And he's actually going to get set up over here because he doesn't want to follow those guys because they're a bunch of cowardly idiots. Alright, so I'm actually going to double check on what that cowardly means. Oh yeah, lieutenants. That's right. Okay. One of these days I'll remember. Okay, so now we need to set up our side. So we've got the captain. She's going to kind of get set up over here. Bree, who was out looking for her family, will actually be set up a little bit ahead of her, knocking on doors. Victor, our man Victor, who's led us through so many good battles, kept us all alive. He's going to chill there. Garoon and his turtle. For those of you guys who are watching, I'm still taking votes for what his little turtle's name is. We got to get that turtle named, because that's his little buddy while he's off searching for love and wanting to be, you know, loved himself. He's actually going to take the flank out here. Chun is going to come out over here. And Sydney is right here. And she's going to kind of just stick with the captain. Though I think Jerome might have a thing for her. We'll have to roll that out and see how that role plays over. Alright, so first we are going to seize the initiative. Or attempt to. We've got 1 point of savvy from Sydney. But we lost all tails, so it's just 1 point of savvy. Yeah. So let me double check on seizing. I'm getting a little bit better on this. I think it's a 9. But we'll find out and check for sure. Action roll savvy, 2d6, +1 if you're outnumbered. Okay, we are outnumbered, so that's nice to know. +1, and we need a 10 up. So we need an 8 up with all of the stuff that we're, with the savvy and everything we've got rolling against us. And if we get this, everybody gets to do a move or a shoot. But with where you can't see anything outside of 9 inches, it's going to be a lot of moving. So, looking for an 8 with 2d6. Here we go. And a 7. So, no, we don't get that. Alright. Now we get to go crazy and see if any of these guys gets to go first. In this situation, I don't think we really want them to go first. I mean, let's be honest here. We want these guys to kind of creep up on them. Poor Breeze here just trying to find stuff out about her family, and these guys just show up and start causing trouble. Alright, here we go. Looking for 1s and 2s. So, we've got a couple 2s and a 1. So, the 1 has to go to Bree because she's feral. 2 definitely goes to Victor. And what about our good friend Sydney? Nope, she's a 1. So, everybody else has to wait. So, we will go ahead and start moving people around. Hypothetically. If I can find my ruler. Alright, Bree's going to go first. And she's got 5 inches. Ooh, let me double check what that jump belt does. I should have put it on there. Because I know it lets her fly like an eagle. And I won't say any more for copyright reasons. Yes, I know. No more matches. Instead of moving normally, character may jump up to 9 inches directly forward and 3 inches upward. And may take a combat action normally. So, yeah, that's good to know. We're not going to quite use it yet. But it will definitely be something that comes up. So she is actually going to go ahead and just do a 7-inch move because she's going to spend that second action to kind of give her a little bit more of a run. And we're going to say that these walls kind of have doors or holes for them to get out of, kind of like the 40K rules. If anybody's played 40K, these guys are infantry, obviously. These places run down. They'd be able to poke in and out, windows, doors, stuff like that. But it does kind of give them cover for when they're shooting. So with the 7 inches, she's actually just going to kind of hunker up right there. And then that is it for her. Victor, he's going to take his 4-inch speed, turn it into a 6, and kind of follow suit with her and hug right there just on the outside. Then we go to all of our guys that are enemies. Yes, the enemies. So first we're going to have the Callous Merc move. He's got 5 inches. We can't see anything, so he's going to increase. And he's going to come up like this, and get up against that wall, and just go, I'm going to find these guys. I'm getting paid lots of money for it. Well, maybe not lots of money, let's be honest. They're an abandoned crewmates. So maybe the promise of lots of money. It'll be interesting to see how that role plays out. Okay, everybody else, because they're the aggressive type AI, they have to go balls out. So they're going to go their full speed. Let me double check it. Aggressive. Enemies that are unable to see any opposition or which within 12 inches will advance as fast as possible. Yep, so they're all just going to do a 6-inch super move as a group. Going, we know you're here, hope's lost. Because that's the group's known by name. So all of them are just going to rush. So go here. Go here. And basically just fly in formation. So that is it for everybody. I forgot to put out the great dice of time. So let's go ahead and do that. Since we have so much fun in that area, we'll use this for the moment and see where it takes us. Okay, so end of turn 1. Oh no, now these guys get to move. So Chun, what do you do? Chun's got a 5 speed. Little does she know, because she can't see that guy because it's all gloomy. She's going to go 7 and get right up there. Then the captain, with a speed of 5, going to go 7. She's going to pop up here. After hearing these guys yell and scream about how they're coming for them, Sydney, and try and keep up with the captain. And then Garund, with his 4-inch speed, is just going to kind of follow up, come out over here. So they hear voices in the dark and stuff like that, but they don't know kind of where it's coming from. It's dark, it's gloomy, it's London. Yes, I know. How crazy is it that Ed isn't dead yet? I mean, let's be honest. You saw the rolls earlier. He got pretty bad. All right, so now we go to turn 2, and we see if these 6 guys get to go first again. And like I said, with it being gloomy and these guys can't see anything, might be advantageous for none of them getting a 1 or a 2. So let's see. Wow. So Victor got his, but nothing else. So Victor, what do you want to do? Gee, thanks, man. I appreciate that greatly. Yeah, that's my response to that. Okay. So, let's see. I think he's actually going to set himself up for... He's going to pause. So he's going to kind of put himself in a standby and get ready, because he heard the voices. So he's going to kind of just go, okay, let's see what happens. Let me double check I'm doing that right. Combat, to hit, movement, dashing, proximity, stunned enemies, stunned, cover, lines of sight, difficult terrain, terrain types, dash, control find. Let's see if there is a standby. I remember there being something like that. Leaping, jumping, dash, proximity, brawling, we're not doing that. Stunned. Free actions, we're not doing any. Covered, line of sight, shooting past things, difficult. Interactions. Watch where you're hitting that thing, brawling, resolving hits, luck, panic fire. Okay, maybe you can't. Wait, snapshot. I remember there being something. Alright, so now I'm not going to waste any more time on the stream looking it up. I'll have to look it up. So basically, he just kind of moves up over here, gets next to Bree, and says, "Don't worry, girl. We'll protect you." And that's all he's going to do. Then it goes to the Callous Merc. What is the Callous Merc going to do? So the Callous Merc really wants something with that infantry laser. Is pissed off that his employers over here yelled out, giving away that, yes, they were hunting these people who were unaware at this time. Still can't see anything. Oh, we forgot to mention random terrain piece. So we will go ahead and do that now. Because, yes, why not? So we will call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So D10 and then re-rolling 9 or 10s. Here we go. 1. So that one random piece of terrain, which we already were at, somebody's going to have to backtrack on, because this has money on it. So there's money. Okay. Then 2d6 random. So 6 inches. And how you do random in this game is you take a D100, put it in the middle. Oh, man. Okay, so 6 inches this way. These guys would have moved around them. Because we also played Legion last night, let's go ahead and get General Kenobi as our random person of interest, who is now hiding from the stormtroopers, like so. Alright, so yes, cleaning up stuff that I forgot because it's been a long day, and yeah. Alright, so now we have to deal with this Calismirk here, and he wants to go 5 inches and see if that puts him in visibility of anybody. So 9 inches. Still just on the outside. Then these guys are going to move their 6 inches because they're all crazy. We'll move them in formation like so. And then they can't, can they see something? Oh, these front two can see Bree and Victor through the windows. So these front two are going to take some pot shots. So, with their colony rifles, doing one at a time. This first Stormtrooper's colony rifle going into Bree, looking to hit on a 6 because she's most definitely in cover. 4 definitely fails, but let me double check. Cover target within inch. Yes, so because they've got no combat skill bonus, these stormtroopers are going to shoot like stormtroopers. And yeah, not hit anything with that one. The second stormtrooper here does hit Bree. Uh-oh. This is not good. Bree's got a toughness of 4, I think. Okay, with that one, Bree gets stunned, gets pushed back, and she now has a stun token on her. So not dead, but definitely hurting. And then the rest of these guys can't see anything, but these two have now lit up the whole gloomy, you know, everything's looking bad London kind of streets. So these two are now visible to be shot at until they move again. So, now that that's all done, we get to do some fun stuff here. So first, Bree's going to go, oh, hell no, and move back up into cover and lose her stun token. John, hearing the shot, is going to go up her 4 inches and go, holy crap! And, yeah, walk right into that careless Merc, or, yeah, crassless Merc, callous Merc. And she's going to try and shoot him with her colony rifle. So he is out in the open and within 6 inches, so we are just looking for a 3. In fact, a 2 would probably do it because I think we've got... No, she has not upgraded her combat yet. She did get toughness, though. So 5 definitely hits. Looking for another 5. A 1 does not do it. And the callous Merc is pushed back an inch, and he gets a stun token. So that's it for Chon. Victor's already gone. Bree's gone. The captain here sees the light from all of those guys shooting, comes up and decides to take a pot shot at that first guy with her infantry rifle, looking for 2s because they're out in the open. That hits. And that most definitely kills this first guy. And she is done. Our good friend Sydney, with her 4 inches, definitely doesn't want to be left out of the battle. She's going to come up here. Can she see line of sight without seeing the captain? She can. And Sydney's got a... Oh, Chon does have a +1. I was looking at Sydney. Sorry. All right, so Sydney taking a shot with her colony rifle, looking for... That does it. Now looking for 3. That does it. So the 2 guys that shot and were visible are now been killed. So these guys are still kind of hiding out in the murky forest. Garoond, hearing gunshots. The captain goes, wait, we forgot to pick up the package in all of our excitement. Garoond, go back and fix that. You've also got the longest ranged weapon, or one of the longest ranged weapons, with an 18. So Garoond goes, yes, Captain. Kind of takes a side look at Sydney. We're going to see if maybe Garoond is developing feelings for her, because he is in all of this for romance. He's looking for love. He's just a little mutant dude with the turtle coming from the lower class of the mega city. He's a little bit of a punk, but he is, the whole reason why he joined up is he's in it for the romance, whereas everybody else is out for fame, wealth, glory. Yeah. So Garoond is backtracking like nobody's business, trying to get back. And that brings us to the end of round 2. And we get to see how the universe screws us over with the battle events table. So, getting our D100s back out. So there's one. What happened to the other one? Why do you do this to yourself, Ed? Every time. Every time. You keep misplacing dice, and then you've got hundreds of dice lying around, and it just confuses the hell out of everybody. There we go. Okay. So, random event table. 36. Tougher than expected. Select a random enemy figurine. They receive a +1 toughness. And remove all. Okay, so we do not want this on this callous merc that's kind of hiding behind the wall from the camera. That would be bad. So we're going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't want a 6. Please, gods, don't give us a 6. Okay, this whole night has been me calling shots of what I don't want. And this is just very, very bad. So, the merc is now toughness 6. He's lost his stun token, which basically means he's now going to eat Chun alive. Yeah, this is bad. Because then I got to roll a 6 to even try and knock him out. This is not good. Not good at all. Yeah, I would have taken a random meteor strike. I really would have. Instead of Darth Vader here getting buffed to high hell. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, so we go to turn 3. We're going to see if any of these guys, now that we've got some combat going on, we definitely want to see some 1s and 2s. Chun really needs a 1. So, rolling it out. Nope, the only thing we have is a 2 for Victor. Our man, Victor Van Vanderthrust. And, yeah, unfortunately, it's not that great for him either, because these guys are all gloomy. There's nothing going on. 9 inches, can't see anything. Well, that sucks. So, Victor, our main combat dude, can't even go out. You know, everything was a random roll. I really wish I could have built my character stronger, but there was a whole lot of random rolls, and of course my enemies would be stronger. Okay. So, Victor, hearing that Chun yelled out saying, holy crap, there's this big dude over here, he's going to move out over here so he can see this, confirm it with her. And I think even then that's still a bad idea. No, we can see him. Okay, then Victor is going to go, oh crap, there really is a big guy there. And yeah, see what happens. So Victor, looking for 3 because the Callous Merc is out in the open. Normally, so basically as long as I don't roll a 1, which, let's be honest, how this night's been going. Okay, Victor Vanderthrust, getting a 3 with his infantry laser, does hit, needing a 6 to knock this Callous Merc out. Does not. Pushes the Callous Merc back an inch. Gives him a stun token, and that is it for Victor. The Callous Merc is not having that. He's not happy. He's seen both Chun and Victor shoot. So he's going to shoot at Chun first, because she was the one that shot at him first. He's going to take his nice big infantry laser with one shot, looking to... She's out in the open, so as long as he doesn't roll a 1. Nope. And then Chun is a toughness 4. No, she's sent back 1 inch, and now she's got a stun token on her. So somehow, Chun here survived this Callous Merc from hell. Okay. Now these aggressive guys, seeing Bree actually hasn't shot yet, but over here, these guys have shot. So they're going to get into cover, or at least a little bit of cover. That guy is. Then he's going to shoot at the captain, looking for a 6. Doesn't get it. We've got this guy. He's got a 4-inch movement. He's also going to kind of come over here, get into some cover, and take a pot shot at the captain. Doesn't hit. And then let's take a look at something real quick. Aggressive. And remaining in combat. Cool. Oh. Nope, that is cautious. They will actually go full on so that they can attack. Okay. So the specialist with his big gun going to shoot at the captain. And he needs a 6 as well, because the specialists don't have a +1, but they do get 2 dice for the auto rifle, which is scary. Looking for 6s, gets 1. All right, captain's toughness is 3. If I'm remembering correctly, did we bump it finally? I don't think so. She doesn't have enough experience. No, toughness 3. So that 2 bounces the captain back an inch, and she gets a stun token. Okay. This specialist is going to move up and also take a shot at the captain. Doesn't hit, because we're going to say that cover is still helping cover it. The LT is going to move up 4 inches, and he's going to shoot at Sydney with his colony rifle. And hey, finally a 1 that works from my side. Oh, we forgot for panic. Real quick, did any of those guys panic? They did not, because of course, me rolling after the fact gives us boxcars. Why not? All right. Now for the rest of this. Chun is going to take her stun, and she's going to shoot. Hits. Looking for a 6. Doesn't get it. Pushes the Callous guy back 1, and he's now got 2 stun markers on him. Garoond, going back, finds the package. So we have secured the package. Victor's already gone. Bree is actually going to use her jump pack, because why not? Here's this big bear chick who was pissed off. She's been looking for her family. These rivals came on in here, and she wants to just go smash. So we're going to see a feral bear alien straight up just jump and go smash into that specialist. So how Brawl works is these guys do not have any military weapons, but Bree does have a scrap pistol. So we're going to roll 1d6 for each. So Bree is going to be the tan dice. The Stormtrooper is going to be the black dice. Roll them together. Bree gets a +1. So what happens? And we add combat skills. Well, it is most definitely Bree's, with rolling the 4, +1 for the pistol, plus the combat skill. Yeah, there's a lot on there. Inflict, if rolling a 6, I'm assuming that's a natural 6. Yeah, so he takes a hit, gets bounced back an inch, toughness 3. That is enough. So, Bree, for the lore, for the fluff, Bree goes, oh, hell no. You guys have got to be helping the people that are hunting my family, keeping my family from me. Launches up her jetpack, comes all the way up, and just smashes the hell out of that poor abandoned crew person. And that is it for Bree. Sydney is going to take a pot shot at that specialist, missing. And she's going to move up to cover the captain. Oh no, you can't shoot and then move. So she would have aimed so she could re-roll that one. And it does hit because they're out in the open. Oh yeah, so that specialist, both specialists have now died instantly. The captain is going to move back up into position and lose her stun token. And that will be it for turn 3. Go to turn 4. And let's see what craziness happens now. So we need lots of 1s and 2s. Many 1s and 2s. Come on. Ed rolls 1s all the time. Give me some 1s. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. So Bree definitely has it. We're going to give 1 to the captain. 1 to Sydney. 2 going to our good friend there. No, you know what? Sydney doesn't get that one. Chun needs that one. And that will be it. So, a lot of people able to do stuff right off the bat. We like this. We like this a lot. It is good. Alright, so Bree, after having some fun and smashing some things, is actually going to run over here and talk to our person of interest. And that's her whole combat. So we've secured the person of interest. We've secured the package. We'll get 1 story point back. There we go. Alright, the captain is actually going to take a shot at the lieutenant there. Wait. We do have 2 more panics. Do we have any panics? We do have 1 panic. So this stormtrooper ran away. So, shooting at the LT. Hits. Does not take him out. Pushes him back an inch. And he gets a stun token. Stun tokens for everyone. Here on Sword and Fortress. Everybody gets a stun. You get a stun. You get a stun. Yeah, it gets pretty bad. Alright. Our good friend here, Victor. Victor Van Vanderthrust. With your infantry laser. Does hit. 6. Does not. Okay. The Callous Merc does get his 3rd stun marker, which normally would make him a casualty. But because he's got 1 point of luck, he gets set up in 1d6 inches. So 4 inches in a random direction. So Victor Van Vanderthrust apparently shot him so hard, he spun through the wall, landed in here, and is just fine. Because, hey, it's luck. Why not? Alright, so that's good old Victor. Chun, seeing the devastation, is going to move up 4, putting her out in the open, but she wants to risk it to try and shoot through there. Needing a 2 and a 1, of course, does nothing. Alright, so it then goes to the enemy turn. This guy is going to take aim and shoot with his big infantry laser. So re-rolling 1s. Doesn't need to. Chun does have a toughness 4. And with the 3, Chun gets shot back and gets another stun token. So that's it for the Callus guy. This guy's going to move up 4 inches. He removes his stun. This guy's going to move up 4 inches. And he's going to shoot at the captain. Getting a 1. So yeah, that was very effective for the enemy team. And that leaves Sydney and Garund. Garund, hearing all the fighting, wants to try and get back in with all of his friends. The lieutenant can be seen by the captain. She's saying shoot him. So he's actually going to take aim with his needle rifle. 2 shots, re-rolling 1s. Thank the gods. So with 2s, he does have a +1. The lieutenant's out in the open. So that does hit. Toughness 3. No, the lieutenant gets bounced back an inch and recovers his stun token. Sydney is going to move up here to get a clear shot and shoot at that guy. Hits. Wounds taken out. So it is just the lieutenant and the Callus Merc left. And we are at the end of turn 4, which means first panic. The LT can be affected by panic. The LT is out. He says, screw this. These guys probably weren't the ones we were fighting or needing to go after. He's out. He's run away. Leaving this poor Callus Merc, who's out of luck, needing to finish his contract. And let's see what happens in the rando event table, because we're at the end of turn 4. 91. All right, Shaft, here's your meteor. The one that you've been wanting. I can guarantee it. With a 90, I found something. Randomly select a crew member, then place a marker 1d6 from them in a random direction. The enemy will ignore it. If a crew member moves into contact, spends a non-combat action, roll loot item, and use it for immediate use. Okay, so we've got 6 guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. 1, 2, 3. So Sydney finds something in a random 1d6 inches. So how far away is it from Sydney? Of course, it's 6 inches. And it's 6 inches that way. So right there in the middle of the road. Through all of this combat, Sydney goes, hey, look, shiny. Let's go pick it up. At least it's any crew member can pick it up. So yeah, Sydney gets on the tack net, says, hey, look, shiny thing. We must have. And seeing how half the crew is already kind of dispersed out to secure a person, secure a package, why not? Let's have a random bauble show up in the middle of the roadway. Oh, the things that happen in this game. All right. So going on to turn 5. Looking for 1s and 2s again. So only getting 1, 2. So good old Victor is going to be able to go before that Callus Merc. So Victor is going to move his 4 inches up and around, get it in the way of Chun, and try and take a shot at this Callus Merc. Needing not a 1. That does hit because the Merc is out in the open from that point of view. Needing a 6. No. So the poor Callus Merc gets knocked back an inch and takes a stun. The Callus Merc will remove the stun and take a shot. Victor out in the open. Oh no. Did I just set Victor up to die again? Really? Really, really? +2, so as long as it's not a 1. He definitely hits Victor. Victor, no. With the 5, Victor is out. Victor has been taken out. That's sad. It happens way too often. All right. Chun is going to take a shot at the Callus guy, removing her stun marker. Does not hit. Bree, though, is going to take a shot from over here through the windows. She needs a 5. Gets it. Needing another 6. Doesn't get it. Pushes the Merc forward 1. He gets a stun token back. And now it's just a general, let's pile on to this poor Merc who was only here to do a job. Yeah. So the captain is going to crawl through the window, come over here for there, and pick up the item. So we get a loot table thing. And yeah, that's it. Sydney will go 6 inches to come over here to try and help. And Garoond, my man Garoond, runs 6 inches to try and deal with this poor Merc. And we go to turn 6. Well, now we need all 1s. There's 5 guys left. We need all 1s, or this Merc gets to go first. So we do get a 1. It has to go to Bree because she's feral. And yeah, this is going to be interesting. Yeah. So Bree's going to move into the building through the window and take a shot. We've now got this guy completely surrounded. Hits, needing another 6. Doesn't get it. Pushes him forward an inch, and he is now up to 2 stun markers. Unfortunately, he gets to go. He's going to remove 1. And Chun has been pissing him off. I mean, she's been taking pot shots at him the whole night long. He wants Chun gone. So, as long as he doesn't roll a 1, wow. That's, yeah, that's bad. I can't believe he actually rolled a 1. Because, yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. Okay. So, actually, I think it still goes through because he's got +2 and it needs to be a 3. No, she's just barely outside of 6. So, yes, that one does miss. All right, Chun. Moving up. 3. She misses with the 1. Why not? Captain. Oh, Captain. With your 5-inch movement coming up over here. Trying to hit this guy. Needing a 5 because of the wall. Does hit. And actually kills him. So, after all of that, the Hopes Lost group on the mass simulator fight off their rivals. Only Victor goes down. And that's kind of scary because the last time that happened, I had to use a story point and a star of the show card to, yeah, not cool. All right, so we've got a loot table, story points, and credits. So let's go ahead and see what happens to this poor crew now that we're in the post-battle. So we'll switch on over back to the 5 Parsec screen. Okay. So post-battle, I'm trying to remember, and if anybody who's watching, who was the first one? I keep meaning to put this, yeah, the thing on there. Who is the one that got the first kill? Do you guys remember? Anybody who's watching? Who got that? So, right now, if you fought against an existing rival and held the field, roll a 1d6, adding 1 if you tracked them down, which we didn't. Add 1 if you killed the individual, we did. So, on a 3-up, they're no longer our rival. So, let's see. Hey, we beat those guys up so bad, they are no longer our rival. So, yeah, Interested party, goodbye. That's cool. I like that. So we are down to 4 rivals. All right, fine. Be that way. I'll put it like this. 4. All right, so we need to do a patron. Unfortunately, it wasn't the quest to find Bree's family. Now we need to get paid. So we won the mission, so it's at least 3 credits. We get 3 credits. So we are now up to 7. All right, let's do. All right, let's try this again. All right, we're up to 7. 7 credits now. Gotta love technical issues. All right, we did get 2 credits, so we're actually up to 9 for seizing that. Then we get a story point for getting our person of interest, and then we get an additional roll the loot table. So that'll be nice. All right, so we held the field. So what do we get for holding the field? 25. Usable goods. Roll on consumables table. So we get a consumables. And we get 1 dosage of it. Don't have to worry about that. We'll roll twice on the loot table. So let's go ahead and go to the loot table and consumable goods. We'll solve that out first. Consumables. All right, we get 1 use of 57. Insta wall. I am looking forward to seeing what that does. 1 insta wall. Alrighty. Okay, so then we go back up here. Maybe pulse battle, gather loot. All right, let's go ahead and do the injuries and let's find out. Yeah. All right, so Victor Van Vanderthrust, who has been an amazing kind of step into EXO role, been leading the team. No, surprisingly, Schaff, we won and held the table. So really, really interesting. Only poor Victor ended up getting fragged. So let's see what happened to poor Victor. Oh, man, this is not good. 41. Crippling wound. Requires 1d6 credits of surgery or suffer a permanent speed 1. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to spend 1d6 credits. How many credits are we going to have to spend? 3. So we're back down to 6. And he is in sick bay for 3 turns. That's no good. Poor Victor. That's not what I wanted to see there. Yeah, no kidding, Schaff. I'm kind of surprised myself there. All right, so we get 2 rolls on the... All right, so no, actually, we'll do experience. Schaff, do you remember which one of my crew killed somebody first? Was it Victor or was it Chun? Because I don't think it was Bree. No, it was the captain, because those guys, yep, that's right. It was Le Captain. So the captain gets, that's all good, Shaft. So the captain gets +4, so she's up to 8. Here, let's see if we can actually edit this and not have it lose its mind. Nope. So yes, so she is now up to 8 XP for surviving and won and killed somebody. Let's see who ended up killing. I think it was the captain for killing the unique individual too. So she's actually up to 9 because she's a boss coming out of being in sickbay the whole damn time. Let's see. So Bree, let's see if we can edit this one. Delete it, maybe. No. All right, so she was at 3. She's going to get 3 more, so she's now up to 6. Not 9, 6. Chun is going to go up to 4. Sydney is going to go up to 3. Victor is only going to get 1. So he's now going to be up to 3. Garund is going to be up to 4. And Altail, because he didn't participate, he gets nothing. Are we going to do any increases? No, we'll kind of leave it as is for the moment. So we are going to go down to here. We obviously don't have the credits. Purchase items, I think we're going to hold off. Now we do the campaign event table. So how badly does the world want to screw with us after this mission? 49. You've earned a bit of a bad reputation. If you know any patrons in the current world, randomly... So apparently, yeah, that's awesome. So on this world, we no longer have our sector government friends. They weren't too happy about us clearing out those guys on that battle. Apparently, we made a lot of noise. There might have been some property damage. Somebody we know probably used a rocket launcher. Yeah, that kind of thing. All right, so character event table. So we now have 7 guys. So 1 through 7, 8, 9, 10, we re-roll. 5. So going by the old mythos of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chun, what did you get yourself into? 76. 76. Chun, what did you do with the 76? You feel great. Eating well must have paid off. It is the noise complaints that always gets me. So Chun gets to ignore the next injury roll, which isn't bad. No, that's not bad at all. I will take that. Yeah, I will take that big time. So that will be it for episode 6. Oh no, we got 2 loot table rolls. Wow, I almost screwed myself out of loot. So the first loot, 44. Damaged gear. Wonderful. So roll twice on the gear subtable. So for the first one, 43 protective items. What did we get? 80. That is a frag vest that is broken. All right. Now, what do we get for the second time? So the gear, I am rolling that correct, right? Let's double check. Yeah, gear subtable. All right, so gear subtable. Well, we just rolled a 22. So a gun sight. What kind of gun sight did we just get? Is that an 8? Let's find out. Yep, 89. We got a shock attachment. Okay, I'm a little worried about what we're going to be doing with that gun. Got a feeling Bree's going to take it. Could you imagine that? Bree flying into battle with their jetpack and then also getting a shock attachment on her gun to smack people with it. That kind of worries me. Alright, so that was the first loot roll. Let's take a look at the second loot roll. 62. Which is gear. Hey, we'll actually get something that won't be broken. What did we get that's not broken? 87. Utility item. What did we get? Of course, I would knock that out. $85. Snooper bot. I'm a little worried about what that might be. All right, so there's our loot. And that will be it for turn 6. I know I said that earlier, but this one is. The crew all gets to stay around for a little bit longer, even though Victor Van Vanderthrust is in sick bay, so he'll be replaced by Altel. But at least we got Sydney and Laura, and then Bree becoming the flying bear Valkyrie of Doom is going to be quite hilarious. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Apologize about the technical issues on the character sheets. I'll get that resolved out before the next time we play. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe, comment, that kind of stuff. On Twitch, thank you guys for chilling here. In fact, actually, since you guys are all here, let me see who might be actually available. So we're in our channel. Let's go to Creator Dashboard, Stream Manager, and let's see if there's anybody available to raid. Olympian's available to raid. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and kick you guys over to Olympian. You guys have a great night and enjoy what they're watching.